Hey everybody, it's Trey. So having long hair means that I have a huge selection of styles that I can do with it, and I'm always finding new things to do with my hair because why not, you know? Just I love to experiment and see what looks good and what doesn't. So yesterday I did an updo and I completely loved how it turned out, and I think it's just a very unisex hairstyle. I mean, mostly it's for women, but like why not for men, you know, like who cares? So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. A polyband or a hair tie and some bobby pins is basically all you're going to need for this tutorial. So for the first thing, I suggest that you end up curling your hair or leaving braids in or anything, because it's easier when your hair is curly or has waves, because it just makes it easier to roll in. Well, for me it does. So first things first, I'm going to section off my hair behind my ear, and then with that section I'm just going to braid it. So that's going to be the foundation that we use instead of a headband, because headbands tend to move or slide, and obviously the braid isn't going anywhere because it's stuck to your head. And so I'm just going to get the bobby pin and then secure the braid just so it doesn't unravel or anything. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The only important part about this is that you make sure that your braids are able to reach each other in the back. Since we're going to be tying them together, that's like the most important part. So just make sure that they reach each other and you're able to tie it together. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do this. Trust me. So once we're done with our braids, you can take the bobby pins out because you're not going to need them anymore. And then we're just going to take those two braids, pull them back, and then tie them in the back together. So this braid is going to be the foundation for our hairstyle. Since we're not using a headband because they tend to slip and slide and whatever, this is going to be the foundation. Plus it's more secure and it's not going to move. So just make sure that it's nice and tight, and then just tie it off as many times as you can. So this is basically what it looks like. Try to pull your hair underneath the braid as much as possible, because we're going to need all that hair to roll upwards into our updo. So just make sure after you tied it off to just pull all the hair underneath. It's super easy. It shouldn't get stuck. And then the ending product should look like this. You could just stop here because this honestly looks super cute. So we're just going to take a section from the front, and this is going to be the first section that we're going to roll into our braid. But let me change my seating just so you guys can see from the side so it's easier for you. So here it is. So we're going to take this section and then put it under the braid and then just pull it through as tightly as we can. And so see, that's going to secure it. This is why we braid it rather than use a headband, because your braid isn't going to go anywhere. And so just continue doing this. So take another section, doesn't matter if it's big or small. I like to go with smaller sections just because it makes the braid look more full. And then just pull it through once you're done. And we're going to keep on doing this with this side of our hair. So just take a section, pull it through, take a section, pull it through. And then the hair that you pull through the braid, it's just going to be hanging there. So you just take the leftover hair and then put it into a new section and just keep going. And this way it's going to look like you braided in, and it's going to look super full, super pretty. So just continue doing this until you get all the hair in the braid as much as possible. It doesn't have to look super clean either, because I feel like when it's a little bit messy and stuff like that, it looks pretty still. So just make sure that you get it all through, and then just do that one side and don't worry about the hair in the back because we'll get to that later. So just up, over, and then pull through. And then see, it looks like a braid going all the way down to the back, and it looks super pretty. It looks super elegant. So just make sure that you get all the hair and there's no strands left hanging or anything. And if there are strands hanging, just tuck it in wherever you want to, because it doesn't really matter. So I changed the camera angle just so you guys can see from inside my bathroom. Plus it's easier for me because I can look into the mirror. That's what I'm looking at right now. And so we're just going to move on to the other side of your head and do exactly the same thing. So you're just going to take a section, pull it over the braid, and then pull it under, and just grab all the excess hair and just pull it down. And the best part about this hairstyle is that it's super simple. Like, it's super easy, but at the same time it looks super pretty. I feel like the first time I saw this hairstyle, it looked super complicated, and I was like, I honestly don't know how in the hell I'm going to do this. But then once I did it, I was like, wow, that honestly was not hard at all. And by the way, if you want to secure it down with bobby pins, you can. I just didn't because my hair stays. So this is not the final product, but you can honestly stop here, because look how beautiful this looks. Oh my goodness gracious. It looks so pretty. So if you wanted to stop here and just leave it like this, you totally could. I just talked to my sister right now and she said I looked like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and I'm not hating it. because this finished product, if I were to stop here, it looks incredibly amazing. But I'm not. I'm going to keep going so I can show you guys what it's supposed to look like. But then I got an idea in my head of something else that I can do. So I'm going to show you guys this. So just take another poly band or a hair tie, specifically one that's smaller because you can hide it easier rather than trying to hide a bigger, hair tie or hair band. So basically all I'm going to do is take that excess hair and then just do it in a regular braid. Just braid down. Don't worry about if it's messy because that's the kind of look we're going to go for. So once you're done with your braid, you're just going to pull it out and make it thicker and give it more volume because at the end result it's going to look great. So my braid is super small, but this would honestly work so well with longer hair because the braid would be so long, go all the way down your back. You can also do a fishtail braid. I think that would also look really good with this. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys other ways you can reinvent this hairstyle for yourself because there are honestly so many possibilities with this. But anyways, I'm just gonna take this braid out and then continue with the original hairstyle. So all you're gonna do is just take all the excess hair in the back and then just roll it up into the updo, basically. Doesn't matter where it goes, just make sure you cover your ponytail in the back, that small section where you tied your braids off, and then just roll it up. So just take all the sides and everything and then just put your hands up there and just roll it up. And this is how it's supposed to look like. So just fix it up, make it as big as you want. And like I said, you can put bobby pins in here to secure it more, but since my hair is super wavy and stuff, I don't need to put them in there. And so this is the finished product, everybody. This is an updo, a rolled up updo. So apparently they used to wear this in the 40s. It looks super pretty. From the front, I kind of look like Princess Leia, but it's okay. Honestly, you could probably also wear this to a wedding or anything. It just looks super formal and super classy, but I don't see why you couldn't wear this for an everyday look. But yeah, I absolutely love this, and I honestly think it looks really pretty with my hair just because I have, my ends are blonde. I have an ombre, so it just looks really pretty with all the different colors and whatnot. So like I said, I'm all about breaking stereotypes. So females, you could do this. Males, if you have long hair and you want to do this, go ahead. Who cares what anybody has to say? Like Shameless Maya always says, do you boo. Do whatever you gotta do for yourself and what makes you happy. Also, just because I love to be extra and do extra stuff, if you wanted to, you can also put wire or flowers in your hair because I also think that'd look really pretty. Just to put random things in your hair, I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys loved this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and hit that follow button, Let's get those subscribers up. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. I really hope this helped you. And don't forget to experiment with your hair. Life's too short not to. Just have fun with it, be yourself, and just be confident. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.